Hey, what's up YouTube? Travis here, smoking. If you can see it, I'm kind of smoking without much light, but I'm smoking my Savinelli Baronet Bruyere Bulldog with some Escudo Navy Deluxe. I don't have too much of this tobacco left. It's really good. It's one of the flake tobaccos that I've had the most success with as far as consistency. Both in lighting and flavor, it has a really nice, there's definitely a nice sweetness to it. It's kind of subtle, but it's pretty nice. Kind of like a raisiny sweetness. But anyway, the topic of tonight's video, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my Canada trip, because right after I upload this, I'm going to upload my video that I have of Canada items. There's some video in it and some still shots, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with that, so you can see it, so I don't have to put annotations all over that video. But anyway, this summer this is the second time I've gone up to Ontario, Canada, Western Ontario, to a lodge called the Eagle Falls Lodge, and it has a website, eaglefallslodge.com, if you want to check it out. But I have a certain connection to that to the lodge because it's owned by a childhood friend of mine who we grew up in grade school and high school and went to the same college and roomed together. He's definitely one of my best friends. Him and his wife own that. But it's just beautiful up there. So I got to go up with another grade school friend of ours and his wife and my wife, and we all got to go up there together. And my wife's actually got to spend a lot of time up there since she has the summer off. She's a teacher. But I got to spend a week up there, so I went up there to fish and just hang out and relax and enjoy the amazing outdoors that is Canada. But it's about a 15 to 16 hour trip from where I'm located in Iowa, so we make it halfway. We got up to Cloquet, Minnesota the first night, and then drive into Red Lake, Ontario the next day. It's about 5 hours across the border through International Falls, Minnesota. And we fished mostly for walleye and northern pike up there. But we did some fun stuff, as we'll see in the video, along the way to entertain ourselves. We did a little Eagle Falls Lodge Olympics, so we were there just to kind of entertain ourselves. We got to go up on their off week, and where they didn't have any other guests, which that's not completely true. They had 2 other guests, but they didn't have anybody else that week. So we got to go up, and it's a little more laid back than it usually is, and we got to do some different things for meals and everything, so that was pretty cool. But our Eagle Falls Olympics involved things such as boat races and a maple cream cookie eating contest and a target practice with a slingshot at duck decoys and tire rolling and all other kinds of silly stuff that we came up with. It was pretty fun. But the best thing, of course, was the fishing and the shore lunches, which you'll see pictures of. And I got to enjoy some pipe smoking and cigar smoking, so there's not a whole lot of that in the video and the pictures, not because I didn't do it, but because I never thought to have my camera out. And I was impressed with myself enough to be able to fish, smoke my pipe, catch a fish, bring it in, reel it in, take it off, string it and everything, and not ever let the pipe go out once. That was my most impressive feat. Which nobody there really appreciated, like you guys probably can. But so we got to spend a week up there, that was about it. Got to go into town. So this lodge it's a boat-in lodge, so we drive up to the town, and then Travis, my friend, picks us up and takes us out in a barge to their camp. And the camp, or the lodge, sits right in between two different lakes. There's ramps down to both lakes, and they're the only lodge on one of the lakes, so that's pretty cool that they can have private fishing there. That's called Parker Lake. Then the other lake, which is Red Lake, is huge, and there's quite a few lodges on that, but you hardly ever see anybody on the lake. It's so large. You have to search for people, pretty much. But they got a pretty sweet setup of a couple of cabins for guests to stay in, and then a main lodge where they do all the cooking and where their quarters are, and then there's some couples rooms attached to there that have their own private bathroom, and that's where my wife and I got to stay, so it's pretty sweet. And like any vacation, it was just a great time to get away from here, get away from work, and do something different, so. People out walking. Anyway, I wish I could get on here more and do some more things, but right now, between work, school just started this week, or classes started this week. School's always going on for me, it seems like. So, between that and between taking care of our new puppies, I am thoroughly exhausted. It's about 10 o'clock and I'm barely awake anymore. So, hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm going to try to get more involved and keep up with conversations and make comments a little bit better. But anyway, enjoy all the videos you guys are putting out, and we'll talk to you later.